We live. The typical funny haha. Wait, hold on. I gotta mute this. There we go. How's my voice to thingy ratio? This sounds pretty alright. Yeah, maybe a little lower. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. That sounds a lot better. Let's close that. I forgot to turn on. Hit him with the bada bing. It works. Ignore the fact that we're looking at Skull Merchant. I don't play her, okay? I do. I like playing Skull Merchant. I don't understand. I know what everyone's problem is with her, but I don't play her like that, so I don't really have a problem. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god, I dropped my phone. Ah, oh god. I can't breathe. Okay, we're good. Don't know what the boom. Boom, boom, boom. I like Skull Merchant's rendition. Boom, boom. Alright, time to get Twitter canceled. Okay, none of them look obnoxious. We're good. That guy's level 34 prestige though, that's that might be unfortunate. But we got this. Why do I have two tabs open? Okay, I accidentally opened a tab I wasn't supposed to. Oh look, look. I used to have this one on. Nope, not that one. I hate that one. I used to have this one on, but then I got this one from the Rift, and I like it way better. The multiple claws is pretty neato. And this is her. That's her standard. Wait a minute. Wait. I just noticed she has like, wow. Yeah, it's pretty wild clipping. I'm not gonna lie. I should have shown it off in the menu, but these cosmetics actually don't work together that well. There's literally like a gap in space-time for it. You might actually see it on the character model. Where, oh my god, 5 tiramisus. We're gonna get so much blood points. Let's see what they say. Always told me reach for the stars. And that's how I ended up playing the Nemesis. Oh, that's good. Thomas, the brand manager, is Thomas also the brand manager for the guy who tells us that Trapper is fine statistically, and he's actually not? Is that also the guy? I'm just asking the questions. Hold on, let me restart this. Boom. There's a great war on DVD between Team Pun and Team Functional Adults. Remember, no matter how you're always punned, you're in trouble. Last night I should have booped Snoot. Sometimes that works. If I play Pig and I'm asked to do that, I don't do it. Lampkin Lane, Haddonfield. I remember when this map used to be absolutely atrocious. Those were what? They spawned like 2 feet from me. Yo, my man running. He wasn't ready for that one. Absolutely the simplest play known to man. That was the game. Why did the game do that? That wasn't even anything I did. The game decided to spawn him here. Oh, there's an invite. Should probably pick that up. We got Thwack activated. Let's go. Collect. So we know there's one. There's one inside Haddonfield. There's one inside the Strode estate. Someone just walked through there. There's one through the Strode estate, and there's one right here. I think this was the guy who was right next to him. Hello, can you please throw out a drone? Thank you. There's another... My guy. Okay, now he's definitely going for it. What, he's not? Does he not know it existed? There's 2 pallets. He should have gone for it. Somewhere around here. There's this guy over here. What? How is he out of range? There he is. Sorry, Ace. Ooh, that haste boost really helped me there. Yoink. That was a bad place to go, Meg. Hello? Oh, this ace hasn't even been healed yet? The haste, dude, this add-on that gives me haste for everyone who steps in a drone range. Literally insane. I swear at most loops I wouldn't be able to cross without this boost. Bad idea. Sorry, Ace. Should have tried something different. I hope that doesn't take away that one. Oh, it didn't. That's far enough away. Sometimes I feel like it's inconsistent depending on what is too far away and what is not. This will be a perfect spot for one. Well, apparently someone's in there. I think she's in a locker. She was not in a locker. I was bamboozled. He took down my drone that was over here. Whoa, Meg! Meg, you ran fast. I know you have sprint burst, but that looked silly. Oh, is Meg trying to get him? Kinda genius, not gonna lie. I mean, you're still downed, but I mean, good try. Good idea. I like the idea of helping your fellow friend like that. Or survivor, I should say. I don't know, some people are like, you're not my friend, you're a coworker. And I'm like, but we talk all the time. And it's like, I wouldn't talk to you if we were at work. If we weren't at work. And that makes me sad. When people do that to me. Where is my drone? No way. You can put it on both ends of the house? Dude, I feel like that's not funny. They can have that generator. There's no reason for them not to have it. Why did you... That was a party pallet, my guy. Thwack value. I totally forgot that counts as you breaking a pallet. That's like good synergy. Synergy with an event exclusive ability is pretty cool. Boom, boom. Invitation grabbed. Yoink. They still haven't finished this generator? Oh, Meg's trying. Oh, it's like about to... You should have just finished it, Meg. Har har, your sprint burst was so funny. Well, now I have to kick this thing. She left it unattended, near max. How you doing, Meg? Does she have mate for this? I think she does. Where is this guy? He's over there. That was a bad move, Ace. You know I can track you. Why would you do that? You're dead. You're dead. If they had another person behind him to sabotage as I did that, that would have been pretty good. They're both on the second floor. Not gonna lie, this is kind of what Skull Merchant was made for. This is the exact kind of trauma she was made for. He doesn't know I'm over here. Wherever he does. Hello. Victorio, I'm here. Well, why would you do that? If you don't intend to use it immediately, why would you do it? No, he's not dead. I thought that was his third hook. That's only a second. You gonna sprint burst? Yeah, I thought so. Fool. Thwack value. Oh, that was dirty. I almost Xbox recorded that as if I'm playing Not Alive. Just to kind of have a defense, I should probably put one over here. Oh, well, good thing I did. Ace is over here. Where's the other? Okay, the other exit gate's to my left. Have to be mindful. Oh my god, Fred, this is a vault. I have to see his aura. I'm gonna outplay him here. There's Vittorio. I don't have any invites? What happened to him? I could have no idea. You have no idea what I have. Bloodburst to get ahead of him? I mean, yeah, Bloodlust. What? He had made for this. What are you teabagging for? He won. Did he have made for this? Is that why? I swear I should have caught up to him. I mean, I got tons of blood points, so who was really the winner there? The ace was kind of mean. Not the ace. Vittorio was kind of mean. I don't know what was up with him. Does he have... Oh, that's why he has made for this and hope. That's why he was able to outrun me. That's okay. I was like, there's no way he should be able to outrun me. With made for this, okay, by +4 haste, plus bloodlust, which I think is 5%, so 9% versus 3, and I'm already faster than him. But he has +7 +3, which is 10% in total. So of course he was slightly faster, and it didn't make up for it. I did that multiple times. Hello, game? I have done that. Oh, well, I did that like 3 times during that entire match. Now we split blood points. I play a lot of Skull Merchant, so I'm putting a lot on her. And it's not because of the outfit. Don't mind the outfit. Oh, Azov is disabled? Azarv? Let's go. A lot of blood points. Gonna get my manuscript? Thank you. No, I didn't see that purple up there. Oh, I should have just bought it. And nothing else is fine. Prestige 4. Oh, okay. I know what I should put on this one. I never realized it looks like she has a collar. But as you can see, this right here, like right there, it's literally just invisible. You can see through it. I'm not sure how they managed to have that slip through, but it does. The bloody one on here might look good. Yeah. I like this. I like this mask. This mask is actually pretty cool. What's the other one do I have? Brittle Stalker? No, the other ones are still the stupid mask. In where is it? Oh, you're right. It's right. It's in the event tab, not this tab. Right there. They have, right. They have a mask for Night. Where is it? Night, Singularity. But they don't have one for Skull Merchant. And I think that's so rude of them to do. How dare they disrespect my queen like that? Like, specifically of all characters, you gave one to Nurse. I know they're like, oh, she's not that much played, so she's not strong, which is a lie. Awful lie. I don't know what's going on. You guys, okay, no one's here, but to the audience out there, dude, that Titan sub stuff going on, that shit crazy, bro. Like, that should go off. Obviously, what happened to them is tragic. Well, actually, it is, okay, it's awful. I'm not trying to, hold on, wait. It's awful what happened to them. But it's good that of everything to happen, they died really quickly and painlessly. That's about the one wish we could have. That's the one thing we should be pretty happy about. It shouldn't have happened in the first place. People out of arrogance did. But it'd be like that. Sometimes people do that. Some people make bad decisions and it costs people lives. And it sucks. Who's the chump who didn't bring it? What'd he bring? Oh, okay, you know, he brought a flan. That's good enough. That's good enough. You're really excited for this. Go ahead, read the book. Oh, okay. I thought this was a Skull Merchant joke. No, it's not. It is about it's about the Attack on Titan stuff. Okay. Toba Landing. Oh, look at that guy at the very tippity top. Two people at the very tippity top. Why would you fast vault that? It tells you it tells you the location. Bad idea. Should have at least taken the vault. It would have led you to the exact same place, but the vault seemed like a better idea. Staying inside the... I don't have... Huh. That was weird. I don't have any charms equipped for this character. No, you're not grabbing that. I'm grabbing that. Yeah, get out of my way. My invite. Hello, recall? Thank you. I'm getting looped-a-looped. Oh, I don't think I was gonna hit that. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought I was about to get CJ'd. But yeah, I don't have any charms equipped for this character. I wonder why, or on this specific loadout, so I wonder why I did that. Wait, no, I didn't equip the funny skin. That's what's happening. I equipped the wrong skin. I left it on the red one. Well, that's exactly why I was going to put that up there. Sprint burst? You're running so fast. Oh, that was a bad mistake. Oh, there's a hook right there. Okay, bro. No need to shout like that. I hear somebody. They're there. You should have thrown it. Never mind. You didn't need to throw it. Face a wall, always, boys. Hello, Mr. Penguin. How are you doing today? Alright, going right back. They're literally 2 feet away from me. Of course I'm going to take that hit. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a lawless man. What I just did right there should have been illegal. That's good. I'm also doing pretty good. I didn't do anything all day. I have a 7-day break right now from work, so I'm just chilling. I was at. Oh, were you there? Yeah, you were there. I was watching Flylis's stream earlier, and he was so. That was a pretty good one. What if I didn't know you were there? Why'd you make that move? Oh, that was a grim mistake. She tried to vault this. She tried to vault right there, but she didn't. But she just pressed the button when she saw the prompt. But the prompt was to get on that generator instead. Man, that sucks. All right, 3-gen activated. I did not engineer this situation. They literally brought it on themselves. Okay, I missed. Okay, he's not looping. I'm scared. This man needs to be contained. When they don't play the normal rules, it gets weird. You have to get stunned? Bro, it's encouraging you to get stunned in order to do that. Why would they do that? He's gonna take this vault. Fool! Absolutely outplayed. I love aura reading Skull Merchant. It's probably my favorite version of it. Of the Skull Merchant. The we play it really slow is also pretty. I get the appeal. Being able to see through walls is so much fun in this game. How you doing, man? see, life becomes so much easier when you can just see people through walls. Oh, I can't. Okay, it's on a cooldown. Oh, they already activated it for me. Oh, someone stole it. Who did that? X-ray is pretty cool. There. Ooh, if we play against another live streamer, I have this really funny build. It's a bit broken though. I mean, it's balanced in the fact that this ability, specifically to see people, is a limited time use item. You only get it once. You have to spend them to do it at all. And I'm spending, I have to spend a bunch of points to even get this kind of thing to work. That was a, why'd you do that? What is it? So, Michael Myers is in this game. Pretty cool guy. There's a specific build he has where okay, so I've never played Survivor on stream, so you wouldn't really know. There's this thing called a terror radius a killer has. It's music specifically tied to the killer to dictate how close they are to you, so you can know, oh, they're coming towards me, or if they're not, right? But Michael Myers has a tier system that he gets by staring at people, kind of like the movies. How you doing, Jane? And at tier 1, he has no terror radius, so you have no idea when he's coming. And at tier 2, he has a 6-meter radius, and then it's 32 at tier 3. And the thing about it is that he has an add-on, which are these things right here, that are the one-time use things. And he has an add-on to where he stays in tier 1 permanently, which is bad because he can't really do anything. He's a lot slower than he is in tier 2. I think he's 3% slower than normal walking speed in tier 1. And he has a shorter lunge range when you hold down and try and attack him. But in exchange for staying at tier 1 permanently, you can now see through walls. So what you do is you send him to an enclosed map that there's no see ability. Like you can't look across an empty lawn and be like, there's Myers. He's behind closed doors, and since he's silent and you have no idea where he is, he can see you at all times. You sneak up on them and you just jump scare them. And it's really funny. It's really because it can really scare people when they have no idea when it's coming. It is really fun. It's also really fun to watch the people afterwards and see how they reacted to it. I like that. Thank you. We're just leveling on Myers because I still need. And there's specific offerings you can have that send people to a specific map, and so you just get the ones that bring you to a small map like that, and you make them go to that map instead of just hoping that you don't get one where they can see you from across the way, which kind of ruins the fun of it. Oh, start. Oh wait, Mr. Penguin, have you seen me play the new killer? Have I done that yet? Not Michael Myers. He's not the new killer. Is this guy down here? I don't think so. He's pretty cool. He has a mask on. They have a masquerade event going on for the anniversary. Knight has a fucking... Yeah, I haven't seen that. Okay, I'll show you after a Myers match. There's a fucking... The Knight has a fucking dope mask. Look at that. That shit wildin'. And I was like, I always hated this armor because I hate this head. This head is so stupid. I don't like it at all. And I'm thankful that this matches the color. This gold piece matches the color of his yellow armor, because now it looks way cooler. Who else has a mask? Well, Singularity had a mask. I don't know if you saw him. This is how he normally looks. Is this one? This is how he normally looks, and he has this mask. Who else has a mask? Blight. He has a masquerade mask. It's hard to see because he's hunched over a lot. Sadaka doesn't. An artist was last year. He was last year. Oni, he has one. This one's awesome. I think that one's super cool. Ghostface has a whole outfit. And I think this is like the coolest mask. This is the coolest outfit for Ghostface, without a doubt. Oh, I just noticed. Oh no, he doesn't. He only has hearts. Who else? Legion. Ignore the outfit. I didn't have an outfit that really went with her the mask. I love the blue on Ghostface. I do too. Ignore the fact that it's also Susie. I think this one works. It's my man Joey. What about Frank? I don't know. He doesn't. The Legion doesn't have black clothes, so it's harder to match it. Or black or gold clothing. And then I think the ugliest one that they gave us this year is Nurse. I think hers looks boring. And it's really hard to match. Hold on, I got this. Right there. Just yoink that out of the way so you can see it more clearly. But I don't like this mask. It's boring. And yeah, that's it. That's all of them. I could have just showed you in the menu, but it's cooler when you see them on the actual character. So yeah, we're gonna play a Myers match. We're gonna play a normal Myers match. It's fine, not that bad, not that good. Yeah, I agree. It's just there. Let me move that back. Okay. So in preparation, we have to play. Oh no, Myers. There you go. The Tiramisu. Does Myers have anything? Oh my god, he doesn't. Larry's? Well, the game works. Ormond, Crotus. The game works. So this is the jump scare build. Pretend you didn't see this one. This is an evil build that bad people use. And I'm totally not one of those people. So, we're gonna play this. Normal Myers, but if we get into a lobby with another streamer, then we'll switch to the other one. Boom, 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 boom. Excuse me. Box on. Ooh. Who here fall? Oh, we got TTTVs. We did it. We did it. Okay, we're here. We're here for it. There we go. We're in. I'm gonna look like the bad guy. Yeah, let's see if any of them are. Let's see if any of them are streaming. Peachy Pie? Is that one of them? Peachy Pie Z? That one's not streaming. Menace Senpai? Menace Senpai. Oh, he's streaming. We're in. I am the killer. Good luck. Let's have fun. Ooh, they kind of negative. But we don't worry about that. They're gonna be okay. Wait, hold on. I have to see how they react to me bringing it. Yeah, they're being kind of negative Nancy's, so let's try and brighten their day by scaring them a little. Ow. Oh yeah, and for the anniversary event, you can see on the right there, the developers of the game were like putting out messages of what they would say. I think it's pretty cool. Ooh, look, our first victim. Boom. 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 Flashlight. Very cool. Boom. Boom. Wow, where are the other one? Where are the other two? Oh. What if I... There they are. Boom. Boom. Don't worry, missed on purpose. We're just trying to scare him, it'll be funny. Yo, this man had balanced landing on Gideon? I'm proud. And he made it work? Boom. Yeah, totally. I told you, Myers has a really short range in tier 1. And this is what I'm telling you. Like, it's super hard to hit. They're all both over there again. Boom. Dun. We're not trying to really get kills. We're just trying to have a little bit of... I slip away as I look for the other victims. Oh, I almost grabbed her off Jen. I don't think I'm gonna make this. Okay, I did. I'm just happy I made that. I didn't think I was honestly gonna make it that far. But this guy's behind me. Dun. I think he knows. Boom. They can bamboozle him by pretending I'm gone. We're about to find out. I'm having the standoff. I am waiting I think he's too aware. Let's back off. Okay, I think he 100% knows I'm not there. See if I run this way. Spooky. Ooh, there's someone over there. Dun dun. See, that guy's still in the corner. He doesn't know. He's not aware. Alright, that was rude. His rage is really hard to hit, okay? He's following me. Boom. Boom. You just have a little fun. I'm not the best Scratch Mirror Marios. Ooh, this one might be a good one. Boom. Boom. Also, by the way, love Myers' music. I'm not falling for it. I know where you are. Oh, he ran away. It's exactly like the shape stocks from the actual films. It's almost like they got John Carpenter himself to do it, bro. It's so good. Look, your friend's all the way over there. You guys gonna go get him? Just like in the movies. Oh, they're aware. They're aware gaming. Boom. 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 And track him from below. The problem with using this map is that it's too big. And something like Midwich, it's not that big. Spooky. Yoink. Get out of here, you crazy kids. Tier 1 Myers, his lunge range, dude. Alright, that's rude, Ronaldo. Get out of here. Dead hard. Oh, that was mean. That was a little salt on my wound I wasn't ready for. Ooh, let's see if we can jump scare Ronaldo. Boom, boom. Ronaldo, I'm gonna let you go. Just run. Ronaldo, just go, buddy. You can go. I'm not gonna actually like try and defeat you. Is he on hatch? He's on hatch. Oh, it would have been like the ooh. Okay. I had fun. And you know what? That's what matters. GG. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Always be nice. Costs nothing. Their streams don't get saved. No, I can't go back and look at it. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, time to play the new killer. That's my man, Singularity. Hold on, we just gotta get a bit of these cakes. Technically they're not cakes. What are they called? Well, a tiramisu is a cake. Someone give me confirmation on that? I'm about pretty sure it is. But as you saw, it's a pun. It says terror misu. And I love puns. Puns are the highest form of comedy, and I'll say it till the end of time. You don't know what a tiramisu is? True. Oh, you also agree with the puns? Good. Otherwise, I would have to ban you. What are these hucks? Overclock. Puns are the best. Let's see if it's other friends. No, they're not. No, he's the only one live. Okay, that sucks. This killer is kind of terrifying. He has a hold on, wait. Do I have it on? We'll find out right after this. Right after this. I've been refreshing my email all day because there's a chance I might get invited to the Mortal Kombat stress test, and I want it so badly. Turn on a tiramisu. Excuse me. Oh, there's no pressure here. Nowhere to hide sucks. I'm taking it out. I don't like it. That's cool. I know. I hope I get in. If I get in, oh my god. I'm just going to be playing that forever. Deadlock. Yeah, let's get Discordance. Discordance is pretty neat. Knockout. What was I doing? Oh god, what was I doing? I was going to do something. Oh no. I forgot. I forgot. It's too late. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh. Who's the killjoys who brought those two things? If I bought a spice in it. I love eating Argentina. What the? Alfajores? 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 Argentina, do you pronounce the J? Jalapeno alfajores? Alfajores? I was going to that trumpet kid meme for diversity and inclusion. You can count on me for that. What does that mean? What did the writer mean by this one? Ah, Singularity sucks on this map. Oh, I know what I was doing. Dialogue options. Turn it back on, because apparently you have to keep turning it on and back on again in order for it to work properly. Hello. Alright, so the way this killer works is actually pretty complicated. Well, complicated in the sense of it's more than just standing up to somebody and then stabbing them. Oh, she went that way. That was a unique way to go. I can make that. Yo, say the funny line. Oh, he didn't. You're gonna be a little sassy like that sometimes. Okay, boiled over user. Oh, I missed. I can't even blade made for this one for that. Oh, he made a damage noise, dude. Hello? I seriously can't see him over the fence. It shot after the infection, dude. No way. All right, so here's what he does. I infect them from the cameras, and then I can teleport directly to their location. I don't know what they're trying to do blocking like this, but it's not really working. It's what were you doing? Oh. Trying to be extra like that? That's what you were trying to do? Didn't really work out for you. But yeah, that's the basics. Using his power requires a lot of skill. Sometimes. Hello? Oh, you can't do it while overcharged. That totally should have hit. Okay, game, if you think so. I can still see, buddy. I know where you are. Alright, if you keep playing like this, me though. If you keep doing this, I might get disoriented though. Woo! Okay, that was a good one. He hasn't said a single voice line. I'm so disappointed. I think his voice lines are bugged, honestly. He in comparison to other people who have voice lines, he speaks very rarely. His voice is super cool. Barbecue and chili still up? No, it's not. That one's inside. Okay, that one's outside. Oh, I should have brought a Mori. Or Rancor, or something to show off his Mori. Because there are these, like, special kill animations you can get. And his is what? Hello, Ace. And his is honestly pretty disturbing. That was a good use of that ability. Sorry, Ace. Oh, he said something. Yay. He died? Oh no, I'm the bad guy now. I effectively tunneled him out of the game. That was my mistake. I didn't think that was gonna hit. Where is she? Where'd she go? There she is. Dead Heart? Oh my god. She really is John Wick. Alright, I got absolutely yoinked there. I hate this loop. This loop is pretty... It's not strong. It's just annoying. Okay. What? She is made for this. There's not a doubt in my mind she doesn't. You're classy. You're a classy lady. Fingman. Bringing Boiled over. Hey, it's not your fault. You didn't know... Nope, I'm not dealing with this. Drop her. I'm not gonna deal with that. She can bleed out if that's how she's gonna be. If I thought I could make it, I would have just made it. Put that in the corner. He's around here somewhere. I can hear him. She's still just sitting there. She hasn't even made an attempt to move. Where are all these survivors? I don't see where they are. Dun dun boom boom. What? Where are they? Are they in the game still? Oh well, he's over here somewhere. Like recent, he just... Are those scratch marks? I think those are scratch marks at the window. Let's go. I'm checking the lockers. I'm checking the downstairs lockers. Alright, literally no one's here. He's probably long gone. Finally, she's moving. Okay. Like, I'll bleed her out. Where is... What is that? No, that's not you. It's there over there. They're just silently skulking around. Where are they? Hello? Am I actually like alone in this world? Mr. Penguin, am I crazy? Have you seen them? Where are they? I honestly wanted to just let this person, like... Here you go. I'll let you leave. That's fine. I haven't really been watching the screen. Ah, okay, that's fine. Get me over here. Oh, she's showing me where they are? Do you know? Are you aware of their location? He's trying to tell me something. They are hiding in the basement, dude. They're gonna rage into the boss in Zelda. I didn't mean to do that. That was very nice of her. Look, Super Boss, I've done like 6 times now. Well, that sucks. Anywhere else, ma'am? You check those lockers, I'll check these. Oh, she's in here! Say something. Might need to get stronger for fighting this fight. Get on out of here, girlie. Come on, let's go. You're like the least bad out of this group. Come on. Come on. Get out of here. I only feel pity for you. Hey, can you do this thing real quick? Thank you. Alright. I don't know. I'm not gonna hit you. Stop. We gotta find the hatch. Bro, she's following me. Yeah. You wanna spin circles with me? You're pretty cool. I'm real sorry what I did to you earlier. I didn't mean... I'm glad I decided to leave you out of here. Alright, let's go find you, Hash. Want to slam that in my face one last time? Hit me in the face. Okay. You're free to go. You're free to go. Oh my god, would they leave me the item? Dude, that's so fucking cute, dude. What a nice lady. We didn't get that much blood points this time, but it doesn't matter. We made a friend, and that is what matters. I almost left that person slugged on the ground, and she was like, They were hiding. They were being a little. Ow. That was an adorable. I'm waiting for a message because that Ace was playing on Xbox, and usually if they do something like that, people get pretty upset about it, even though it's their own damn fault. Taking a break from the game, so I'm paying a bit more attention. Oh, okay. At least you were there for that absolutely adorable game. I would give people more mercy if they acted like that Fingman did. Try to fight one more time and die like instantly. Oh. See, I never played a Zelda game in my life, so I don't know how hard they are. There is like, I wouldn't say Zelda-like. There's this game in the back of my mind that I think about a lot, that I played on the original Xbox, so I know it's obviously not Zelda. But usually not that hard. Oh, okay. It like if I think about it, I'm like it looks like Zelda. It's obviously not. But it just like it like it's in my mind a lot because it was such a weird game. You ran around, you did the breaking the stuff and you helped people. You're going on an adventure. It's gonna be first pretty weak and unprepared. Okay. Who would be good on here? Forced education, good at. Yeah, that's a good enough perk. Like I need to fight. Oh, okay. Xbox original games like Zelda. These are not. Nope. Okay, I can see how. Fable. There's no way it was Fable. And it's just because I remember thinking, yeah, that's Fable when I was like a stupid 7-year-old kid, right? But then I'm like, that's not it. I heard Fable's pretty fun. Two Towers, Return of the King, Baldur's Gate, no. There's the Prince of Persia. I'm just looking at a list and I'm like, any of these? Whoa. Someone brought a sealed envelope. How selfish. One of the survivors is feeling a bit selfish. What's the other one? Played a fair bit of it before our Xbox was locked in the storage chat. Oh. I let my friends die on hook during the playtest, so she still won't talk to me, even though I died on the hook right afterwards. I'm sorry, I'll do better next time. That's funny. Xbox One, this isn't what I typed in. I said Xbox Original. Which I know sounds like, after reading the sentence, it sounds like original Xbox games. That's not what I'm typing in. I hate Google. Digimon 4? No. Jade Empire? Let me look. Set in ancient China? No. No way. No. That doesn't sound right. Alright, we're playing. How you doing, Flyless? We're playing the new killer, Dead by Daylight. Original Xbox isn't even the Xbox One, it's just the Xbox. Yeah, but like, because it's called the Xbox, you can't, because you know the Xbox One, and it confuses people if you say, yeah, the Xbox, and they're like, oh yeah, my Xbox One is, and I'm like, no, the original from when I was a kid. How you doing, Flyless? How's your day been? That's a bad spot, I don't want that there. So what's the new killer? What's the powers? What's the event details? All right, killer. He's a robot man. Well, he's a robot that takes people's flesh. And all right, Quinn, that was kind of rude. How did it? Like the Xbox One is actually the Xbox thing. Okay, one, most killers don't have voice lines. This guy does, and I really like it. Aha, I caught you. In the middle of a chase, it's hard to show off what he does, but he shoots these pods. That guy just... Bad move, Quinn. This is another boiled over person. Bill, get out of my way. Bill, get... Dude, Bill, really? There's no way he got out that fast. I'm getting bullied right now. Okay, so you throw down these pods, and you can look through them like cameras. Right? Talking about the confusing nature of names at the end of our FS stream. So Xbox is the only one, but yeah, it's stupid. He does more than just surveillance. If I can get anyone to step into the field of view of these cameras, it would be a pretty good showcase. Alright, that was really rude. Someone's inside this building. They can use EMPs to stop the cameras. And someone just used one, so I know where they are roughly. I can still look through them though, which is pretty nice. Okay, people are absolutely they're destroying me right now. Okay, so I see if they stay in my camera view too long, I tag them. Quinn, no. Quinn, please. Like, these name things in numerical order. 2, 3, not that. Alright, true. Come on, throw the pallet. Throw the pallet. Throw the pallet. You should have just thrown the pallet. Now, it's like an infection.
Such a sad, lower form of existence.
Thank you, Hux. Very cool. Hux is an absolute savage. That's his name. I wish I could... Oh, someone's over there. I just want to show my people what this thing does. Okay, we tagged him. So, they fixed the screaming? Nope, they have not. I think it's permanent, to be honest. I just don't think they... There's a lot of things that happen in this game where it happens, and we're like, hey, this bug, fix it, and then they proceed to do nothing with it ever. So, it's just kind of a thing we deal with. They'll be like, it's a feature, so... There's... Bro, how did that not count? Hello? Sometimes switching the cameras is really irritating. What's wrong with the screen? It just... So, back in the day, it used to just cut off. Like, you would hook them, they would scream for like a second and then stop, but it bugged out one day and they screamed for the entirety of the audio file. And some of them scream for a very long time. Man, I'm not seeing any of them. It's really funny, so I don't really see a problem with it. If it was more annoying, I would have a problem with it. Ah, you bad guy. You guys are all bad guys. As you know, yeah. It's nothing really. It's not really a problem. Like, I think Quinn has a long scream. We're about to hear him. Dude, dude, they're bullying me. Please stop. Get fucked. Okay, we finally have someone tagged, so I can now show you the possibilities of what we're working with here. If anyone's tagged and they stay in my crosshairs again for too long, I just teleport to their location. I can also alternatively just shoot them with the thing, and it also does the same thing.
Obstacle removed.
Thank you, Hux.
Genetic material ready for transport.
I literally can't help but smile when I hear his voice lines. Yeah. After you teleport, you become overcharged. And if you're overcharged, pallets instantly break on you. Also, yeah, I hope your headache also goes away. I don't know. I'm not good at giving, like... Stop bullying me! Teleporting is cool. It's definitely the most unique killer power. I am not afraid of just leaving you all... I'm not stupid. I can hear you walking. Whatever. I'm not afraid of just leaving them down on the ground forever, so... How you doing, bud? We do this thing called bleed out, and I have absolutely no problem with bleeding them out if they're going to treat me like this. Which is the counter for how they're treating me right now. That was a party foul. What are you doing? Now, that's just the killer. Now, in the actual event right now...
Growth often hurts.
Growth often hurts. That's a line. I think I should just go for it. So I saw this video on DVD Scandals, and apparently there's one over... Yeah, dude, his butt, for some reason, was huge back in the day. I don't really know why. Yeah, that's literally true. Way back when. Or flat, you mean? No, it used to be really big, and then they nerfed it. As the community put it, they nerfed it to where it's smaller. And people were like, why did you fix that? It was a bug, of course, but like, it didn't need to be, they didn't need to do that. Sounds like they're just taking, ah! Stop doing that, it's so mean. Yeah. I hate it when my mound of flesh and technology gets bullied by people with flashlights. The day. Quinn, I would very much appreciate if you were dead. So look towards the wall, they can't get me. Okay, he's dead. That's one of them down, and that makes me happy. So Bill, I need you to get off that. Oh, that was a good play. Oh, Bill. Oh, never mind. You made it. That was a bad mistake. He outsmarted me, and then he did something silly. 78%. Okay, so I know where that guy is, which I probably should. Oh, he made a mistake. He missed it. See that scream? No, that one was short, to be honest. Oh, did you guys see that? Who saw it? Did everyone see him absolutely trick me right there? I saw it last second, which after I already committed to the plunge. He pretended to fall down that hole, but he was actually still up there. Let's see if I can Xbox record that. We can do it. I don't know if it caught it. How you doing? Please don't have DS. He doesn't. Big brain play. There's that thing on the top left. I don't know why it's there. That's just to tell you that you have the event stuff going on. That you have one. I guess it's just a visual reminder, so you don't have to look in the bottom left to remind yourself. It's the event, just new killer. Okay, so you find these podiums around the map, and the podiums have invitations on them because there's a masquerade event going on, and a bunch of killers and a bunch of survivors got masquerade masks, and I can show you them after this game. I need to kill that guy. Get out of here. And you accept an invite, and you can do special abilities.
Matter secured.
And if you escape, or is just the killer, you just play the game, you get a special cosmetic based around the event.
Your genes need minor modifications.
Like you saw, I showed you guys some of them, or I just did it naturally, really, because it's now naturally a part. Hold on, there's something over here. There it is. That's different. That's not anything with the event. So they're over here. How you doing? These guys want to play dirty. I'm going to play dirty. Let's see.
Security.
And I can't really show off what the invitations do that well. Well, if this guy does it, I can show you. Yeah, you're right, Bill. What are the green things? That's just that's just a totem. Well, it's just a challenge I have equipped. That if I collect enough of them, I get rewards. Okay, see, like, here's one that I have. I can use a invitation, and it destroys that pallet for me, without me having to physically destroy it. I think this Bell's dead.
All things will succumb to my design.
What else can the invitation? Oh, he's over there. I see him. I'm not gonna be able to make that. He's gonna open it before I get there. Yeah. Is he gonna teabag even though his whole team lost? No, he didn't. Wow, that's actually pretty. Also for the event, we have these flying people. They're just kind of chilling. We also have these special events, a Terror Masu. I'm pretty sure one short of the glyph. Yep. And these are pretty. Look, that oh, this selfish man. Excuse me. Where everyone gains bonus 107% blood points. Like everybody, even including the killer if you use it for survivor, or survivors if you use it for the killer. Just so everyone can earn some more stuff just by playing the game. It's a community thing. Everyone hates each other when they do it. Let's see if I caught that thing, by the way. Oh, did I just catch the tail end of it? Of me falling? See? Did you see that? He's right there. He's right there on the far right side. He was just crouching to make it look like he fell. Big, and I barely saw that before I fell. What's the new killer from? It's an original killer. The game does a lot of unique, original, unique killers, and then it does a lot of licensed killers. The last one licensed we got was Wesker. So all these three are original, even including this one that people don't like to talk about. But they said the next two chapters, which is in August and November, are licensed, and they said it's capital L for license. Does he have cosmetics? Seems interesting. I want to learn more about him. Oh, he has a backstory. Yeah, he has all this. All of the killers have their own backstories and stuff. If you guys want me to sit here and read it for 10 minutes, I got you. But Streaky, does he have cosmetics? Yeah, it is really cool that they make their own killers. Does he have any cosmetics? He has some minor recolorings. The only one is this one. That's a full model change. Full model changes are a lot more expensive. Probably read it later. Oh, okay. I have no problem reading, you know. Haha, wink, wink. But for the event going on right now, I'm gonna move the text just a little bit, just so you can see it easier. I showed Penguin earlier, so he has a masquerade mask on right now. This is his normal face, and then here he has the mask on. And I'll show you guys the rest, all of them. So this one, you know how I was complaining to you about this mask? Because I think it looks ugly. I think, good thing his mask is gold, and it matches the plating, because this mask is awesome. And it's way better than the stupid hand one that I don't like. This one's like freaky. And then who else has one? The Dredge has one. Just be very cool. I didn't show you this one. I didn't show you the last year's masquerades, but this is another one. This is for the Dredge. This is what he normally looks like. Oh, that's his snowman outfit. Let's just go here. That's what he normally looks like. And then we have this one. This one's pretty spooky. He also not related. There's Snake Killer. Play it. I got you. I'll just show you his cosmetics real quick. He has a Frosty the Nightmare. This thing is terrifying to look at, right? I'm not the only one that this thing looks pretty scary. So I like this one because it's a lot nicer to look at. The artist has a mask. That is not the skin I usually have equipped. I have her angel skin. She has a Jabberwock skin from Alice in Wonderland as a side thing. Where's her mask? There's the artist's mask. There's her masquerade mask. Oh god, the game is freaking out. I hate that Frosty one. I think it's horrifying. Really good design though. I think it's spooky as hell. This one, this guy, the Trickster, he's K-pop. Don't worry about that. I told earlier Mr. Penguin saw another one that I did not like. This guy's outfit, this guy's mask, I also don't like. It's okay. I get the idea, you know, but I don't like it. It barely matches any of his outfits, and it's hard to work with. That whole look is meh. I like his default. Oh wait, I customized this outfit. What do you mean it's meh? This is how I tried to make his work. It didn't work out. This is his default though. You got the blood. I like you made fun of my drip. How could you? This guy, the Blight. K-pop is very evil K-pop. This is the normal Blight, and then there's his mask. I just noticed that it opens up his hood more, so you can actually see it. That's pretty cool. Even though it's still really hard to see. Even though it's... What else? The Deathslinger. I love his mask. His mask goes with so much of his cosmetics. Why am I on the screen? I usually go with this one. With his... Where is it? This one. This mask is top tier. I like this one and the Knights the most out of all of them. The Oni has one. Pretty basic, but it looks almost exactly like his default, which is on the screen right over here. But it's just gold and black. But I like it. Ghostface got a full outfit. He was lucky. He's pretty fancy. I like the ruffles. Pyramid Head would be hilarious with mask over his. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Plague doesn't have one, sadly. The Legion. It's just kind of boring. The vibe. Very ninja-y. This one's like a C tier. This C tier mask. There's the spirit. Ignore the outfit she currently has on. That's not how I play her totally. Oh my god, did you see that? Her clothes didn't load in. I'm gonna get banned off Twitch for that. Yo! They're gonna get me canceled. Her mask is cool. It floats. It's like broken glass, just like her body is. If it didn't have the floating bits, I think it would be just okay. But the fact that it matches her body, and I just realized her body jiggles, and that's fucking gross. Ooh. That is disturbing. That arm, yeah. I just noticed that that happens. Who else? That one defies gravity. Yeah. But it looks cool. So gross. Who else has one? The nurse does. This one I think is like the tricksters. It's just I don't like it. I think it's the second worst next to tricksters. It also doesn't go with any of her cosmetics, and I hate when things don't go together like that. I took fashion design in high school, and they taught me a lot about aesthetics. And none of hers matches. Hillbilly, he does not have one. I like his outfit. The Wraith, he doesn't have one. The Trapper has one. I think this is the last one we have. And it looks kind of weird. I like his normal mask better. I do like the broken straps on the back, though. That's pretty cool. Because usually his mask just has normal straps. That's about the only redeeming quality of that one. What mask did I have equipped? That one works. Kind of meh. Yeah, I agree. Alright, that's all. Oh, never mind. I lied. This one has one. And it's one I usually just have her on. I just have it equipped. It's a wolf. I'm not sure why it's a wolf. But it's a wolf. I thought it'd at least be a bunny mask like her normal one. And that one, that's all of them. This character right here, the twins that I play, they don't have one yet. And I want them to have one because they deserve any kind of love because nobody likes them. But I play them. Their coolest outfit is this one. That is not the coolest outfit. Neither is that one. Where is it? Oh, was it limited time? Is it not on sale anymore? This one's pretty neat, I guess. Man, with the musk and the one in the stomach to wear mask too. Yeah, Victor. It's a whole tragic story on why none of the cosmetics affect Victor, and the fact that they're the way the game is coded. So it's a real shame. How many tilling blades? Oh, I need more. Alright, we're gonna play as a dredge. I need some of the fancy tiramisus in order to give back to the survivors. Oh. Look, there's a horse. He has consumed a horse. What's the meme? It's like, I'm so hungry, and it's the horse, and he's like, how hungry? Kind of looks like a Lich King. Does he? I mean, I've never seen one. I've never seen one before, so I don't have a point of reference. I hope this thing plays as cool as it looks. I think it's pretty cool. He is sadly, because most of the killers these days aren't that unique. Maybe could be my bad memory. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know what a Lich King looks like. Okay, we got a bunch of tiramisu's. Give me like one more. There's a doll. Oh my god. Those things are overpowered. Hold on, wait. Which build am I gonna run? AoE is a trifle flan. Whoa, okay, whoa, this whole build sucks. Wait a minute, hold on. What am I doing here? Bring it, yep, during nightfall. Activate at the start, yep, Okay, so I don't know what I was doing. I was clearly not thinking when I made this build. Because it is awful. Fearmonger, that one's fine. Hex, this one I need changed. Let's go. Never can go wrong with save the best for last. Literally impossible. And we just need something to give us value from Lethal Pursuer. Darkness of Revealed. Probably not. Hex Retribution. Face the Darkness. No, that doesn't work because it requires Terror Radius. Anything? Please? Thwack. Old Reliable. Alright, we're playing. We're finally loading into a game. Finally. Boom. Oh my god, I've been doing for nearly 2 hours already. Time flies by when you have people to talk to. Oh, I need to move the chat back. When we actually sit down and talk to people, who could have guessed that time flies by? So I looked it up, and the designs of the Lich King are not how I remembered. Oh. Giggle Geezer. Hold on. We got another Twitch chat person. Now I like to stream so long as uploading. If you hear the cries of the damned in the background, but a skeleton has a crown, so that's why I made the connection. You hear the cries of the background of the damned in the background? Don't worry about it. He's live. We have another Twitch streamer in our lobby. Hey, no, don't you dare. Hi, I'm the... Let's have fun. Kill it. Always give him positivity. I told him, hi, I'm the killer. Let's have fun, good luck. He said I hope we also have fun. That's so cool. Alright, we're definitely not having fun anymore. Fun is... We're not gonna have fun anymore. I've decided that we're not gonna have fun because we're probably gonna get bullied. Survivor sending you to a map usually means you're about to get decimated. Oh, Flightless, also. What was I talking about? I was about to say something. In the anniversary, you can see on the right side here during the loading screen, the developers giving you quotes and stuff, and I think that's pretty cool. Eerie. Wait. Neither of the... Oh my god, that must have been so funny. Oh, one of those was Eerie. Never mind. I like his chase music at least. Guy kind of looks like the other guy with the weapon. That's what I'm remembering. Seems to be a different depiction of the Lich King. Oh, I got bodied. guy kind of looks like the other guy with the weapon. What does that mean? Hello? That's not at all what I did. Whoa, why is it left bumper to teleport? So, the dredge... The claw thing. Oh, okay, I get what you mean now. The dredge can teleport into lockers. So not similar to this guy that thought it was, but it's closer. Huh. Sorry for going a bit around, but oh no, it's fine. Oh, barely made that one. I like how hulking Dredge, that's his name. The Dredge is. Although I do not like his wall breaking animation. His pallet breaking animation we just saw, awesome. This wall breaking animation is garbage, bro. Watch this. What was the? Why did you need to use the left arm? Something's catch my interest, and I want to look up answers to share them with people. That's awesome. I love doing that too, even though my friends kind of think it's annoying. Anyone over here? Hello? Oh, I had to predict which way they would go, and I went the wrong one. Now, there's something that from the killer side of the game we can't really see that's about to happen. What I'm gonna do probably is pull up this guy's stream after this and show you what it looks like from the killer's point of view and the survivors, because the mechanic for this character is absolutely terrifying. When you're a survivor, it's about to happen. It's called Nightfall, or as my friends call it, Nighty Night. He called it that once by accident, and it just stuck. Ah, this guy is made for this, isn't he? Yeah, he seems interesting. Now, from our side, our screen goes white, but imagine all this on the survivor side. It's pitch black. Look how you pick up enemies with the tentacle things. Yeah. I'm about to lose some of these stacks, but that's fine. Thwack value. I'm gonna pull up his stream afterwards to show you, and I hope he doesn't mind. Because, I mean, we're probably not gonna be playing Survivor tonight, unless you guys want me to play Survivor. I'm not good at Survivor. I've played Killer since day one of me picking up this game. Oh, that's the Ash. I don't want to hit the Ash. It's mean. Dwight, my boy. Yeah, the Dredge, it's really a wonder how they came out with the Dredge. And then the Knight, which is also a banger of a killer. And then they made Skull Merchant. It's really a mystery on how all that plans out. I guess also the... What are you doing? What are you doing, bud? I feel bad. This is only his second hook, right? I'm not about to kill this guy, hopefully. Oh, it's only his first hook? Bruh. Hello, are you over here? Where is Rebecca? Well, seeing you can try something you don't often use. Depends on what is most fun for you. Oh, no, I play it a lot. It's like, the comparison would be, I put 400 hours into Survivor, but I put 900 hours into Killer. It's like that's what I mean by I don't play it as much. There's a green glyph over here. I'm just not good at it, despite the hours I put into it. Oh! I thought I was gonna rip him out of a locker. That would have been so cool. That's a very unique animation you have to get. Wait. We played it like maybe 10 times. No. I play this game a lot more than I healthily should. You're not dead, right? I think this Dwight's dead. Oh no. Dwight, I'm sorry, buddy. This is the Leon. Ah, come on. Yo, thwack value? Okay. To counter Dredge teleporting to lockers, they can lock the lockers. And I know that's the point, but I hate when they counter my teleport. I hate when I have something planned out and then it's like, nah, they locked that locker, so now your plane's delayed by 10 seconds. And I'm like, oh man, all that planning. See, like just now, if I came out instantly, I would have hit him. I know I'm complaining about the reason it exists. Leon, buddy. Leon! I'm chasing Leon for a long time. I shouldn't be doing this. I should have given up a while ago. Yo! See, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. Never mind, I'm not gonna. The hand scratching at the locker is kind of scary. Just you wait until you see what the survivors see. That's legitimately terrifying. There's no way that didn't hit. Like, in the entire roster, there's only like 3 killers that genuinely kind of scare me. The Dredge is one of them. Can you pick up the Leon thing? I can also break the lock if I'm outside. I'm listening. There's Rebecca. I need her dead. No, they had the locker locked! No! No! Okay, that was just me not pressing a button. That was me just... I could not imagine if she had adrenaline. How you doing, bud? Oh, I feel dirty for getting this one. He totally should have walked right through that. Look at this. Why does that have hitboxes? It's so dumb. I don't think it just kills him though. Yeah, I don't think so. You look, thank you. There's Leon. Oh, I thought he was gonna run the other way. He tried to prank me. Did not work. That pallet's not being able to be used, game. Why are you telling me to do that one? I'm not gonna reach anything. Okay, I'll let him go. Cool if there's a unique dialogue of the killer match the universe to be killed. It would be pretty neat. No! Giggle Geezer, I was gonna let you go! No! I'm the bad guy. I thought I heard the hatch. Well, 3 killed. It's pretty good. Let's hope this guy has saved on. Oh, is he gonna look at my build? It looks like he's about to. Thank you. Thank you. GG. GG what? Have a great rest of your night. Always be nice to the people. Oh my god, okay, that was spooky. Alright, I'm about to bring up his video. I want to show you guys. Okay, okay, you guys ready for this? I'm about to switch games, like, right here, right now. Alright. Mr. Penguin, pick a killer for me. And as you pick a killer, everyone's joking about how they buffed Wesker's butt. Just, like, look at this. Damn! They buffed Wesker's butt. We did it. Is it? Yeah, it's on here too. It's on. Yeah. It's so funny. They didn't actually buff his butt. There's like some kind of glitch with his coat right now. As you can see, we can see like through here on his coat. Beforehand, it used to be like way closer to his body, so with it being puffed out for some reason, it makes his butt look like that. And it's it's hilarious looking. He's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, as they say. Did I only make 91,000? The Demogorgon is in the game, right? Yep. Oh. Let me guess. Mortal Kombat's in my thing. It is. Yeah, you want me to play the Demogorgon? I can play him. Okay. I have to put in the disc because I forgot. Because they had to, I heard they discontinued the string license up there, the licensing. Yeah, but if you already bought him, you can play him. And I paid $40 for a specific version of the disc game that has him on disc. Because I really wanted all the choice. And I just forgot I didn't have the disc in, so I have to put it in real quick. There we go. And now hopefully it'll reload. Dragon dying. All of my games are in alphabetical order. $40, wow, yeah. I know. We gotta reload the game. It would have been cheaper if I was on, well, it would have been cheaper if I was on Steam. I'm on Xbox, so I had to buy a disc copy of it. But Giggle Geezer's now following you. Oh, he's following me now.
Crew.
That guy's so cool.
It was supposed to help us build a safer home.
Oh, here's the. We'll watch
Something
this.
happened.
Can you only play with the disc? No, I own it digitally too. But if I want to play Demogorgon and Nancy and Steve, then I have to play on.
Feel pain.
I have to play with the disc.
It learns at an impossible rate, and it won't stop until we are dead.
The more we watch this, the faster it'll load up. So it's a cool trailer, anyways. Cool trailer. This is gonna take a while to load. I'm gonna go give me a bottle of water real quick. It was. I know, right? I love this game. Alright, we're back. I have now a bottle of water. There's not. I'm being lied to currently while we take 10 minutes to load. You must verify your account by phone? Are you serious? Okay. What was I talking about? Killer is still 100%. Let's go. I was really hoping. Hide this. This is what I wanted. So there's the Mortal Kombat 1 stress test going on tomorrow. And I was really hoping I got a code, but I sadly did not. There he is, the Demogorgon. And I really want one. As everyone calls him, he's the demo dog. Look at him. Sad, I know. But they said there might be more given out over the weekend for the entire thing. And if there is, boy, am I streaming that all day. Or if not even just streaming it, I'm just gonna play that all day. I'm just kidding. I was like, we're gonna do Mortal Kombat 10 story mode and a Mortal Kombat 11. I'm planning on doing it back to back. But if it doesn't work out, then... Because they're way shorter than the other one that we did. That one was like 5 hours. That one was like 6 hours. The other ones are only like 4 hours. So I don't mind sitting that down and doing that all in a day. But if I get a code, I'm throwing that out the window. We're watching those. We're playing that all weekend. What? These people didn't even bring the tiramisus. Boom. 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 Game? Hello? Why are you taking so long? It really is a mystery. It's like... Oh, there we go. It's me. I'm the demo dog. Wow, there's an invisible wall. Just kidding. Haha, I know you're there. Demogorgon's chase music, awesome. It's just like the theme from the game, the movie, the show. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought that would hit. I was being optimistic. She's still up there? How does that make sense? It don't, but don't worry about it too much. Where did she go? I hear her in my ears, but I don't see her. I see you. I see you. Outplayed. Oh my god. Why are there two pallets right next to each other? I hate when this happens. They're like, guys, we reduce the amount of pallets on a map to specifically prevent things like this. And then it happens anyways. Where is she? Is she still over here? Yes, she is. Okay, there you go. I don't think I've asked. How's your day been, Flightless? Barbecue still up? It is not. Let's open a portal to the underworld. Maybe well, though. This might be the last one for me, sadly. Oh, okay. It was almost gonna be. It's fun though. Thank you. Yeah, it's almost midnight for me. I don't usually stay up this late. Well, it is midnight. Let's see. Oh no, it's 11:30. Okay. Oh. Well, if you're gonna leave now, then goodbye. Had a lot of fun. Thank you for coming out. I had your stream earlier. I don't know if you heard me say this. It was awesome. I just listened to it in the background because I'm awkward and I'm scared I'm gonna say something wrong when I talk to people. Even if it's just on a stream. Just after midnight for you, Mr. Penguin? Nice. Yeah, don't be afraid to speak. I'll always be true to yourself. Well, being true to myself means I don't speak because... Got you there. Okay, there's someone up there. I'm gonna break this pallet. They're trying to get rid of my portal to the upside down. Hello? Gotcha. I should have just went for a normal hit. I was trying to be extra. Demogorgon's power is just not that good. I get it, a part of the whole he's just a savage thing. Like, I get that part. I'm just really bad at aiming it. Basement? That'll be a good place for me. I'm getting better at talking to streams too. No, it means you can't speak. You're too afraid to. Don't let fear override you. Yeah, you played around my playing around. Let's go over there. Technically, his power is this whole teleporting through the upside down thing. It's not the I can lunge, but I use it a lot. I feel like I'm obligated to use it. And by the way, she's totally in this locker. She's not. Dang it. I thought I heard them get in the locker. Oh, well, I see somebody. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, dude, are you... I hate this power. My life's in shambles. My Well, that was silly. Hello? That was weird. The game didn't like that. Well, there they are. Let's travel to the upside down there. That's not at all what I meant to do. Oh my god. All of the teleporting powers in these games, in this game, is really hard to control. You're always off by like a centimeter, and it's like, oh, you wanted to go across the map. You didn't want to go directly next to where the survivors are. I can see you, Michaela. I can see. I don't know if people do that. Well, okay. You might think that was silly of her, which I almost said, but there are some times where I hide in the most obvious place, and the killer is like, yeah, I didn't see that. I might have some clips I'll be able to show about it, because it's just so funny sometimes. I'll end the night on that. Something positive after this really rough game I got going on here. How you doing? Yeah, I'm back. It's me. That was totally planned. That was my flawless brain at work. Oh my god, Rebecca, calm down. No. Yeah, we hit somebody with our power. These killers are looking for more obscure hiding spots, paying less attention to the obvious, because no one's gonna die. That's honestly, that's probably true. That is more than likely the psychology of it. I take it all back. I've turned this game around pretty well. Now it's a neutral game at this point. It's, I did not do too bad, they didn't do too well either. And that's about where you feel pretty good about yourself. After everything that went down. Hi, Michaela. Okay, I thought she would throw this on me. See? She's in this bush. You're right, see? I did a double take and I was like, wait a minute, she was in that bush. I was like... So you're completely right, because it literally just happened in front of my eyes. I was like, oh, she ran around, and then I was like, that bush doesn't look like that, when I thought about it. Pretty thin barrier you got there. Oh, one of them has adrenaline. Oh my god, they're all going. I think I'll be able to counteract that. I think I'll be able to reset in time. How you doing? That's not, did I call her Rebecca earlier? That's Ada. That's not Rebecca. There we go. 2 kills. Neutral game. Just kind of scare him. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, there it is. Did I? Oh, that's a silver? Bro, really? He looks so freaky. When he opens his mouth like that, he looks pretty freaky. No, she didn't have made for this. So she's, alright, thank you, my friend. See you soon. Bye, Flightless. You have a good night. Thank you for coming out. And before we end it off, let's see if I have anything in my scrap here. That'll work. I play a lot of Halo Infinite too. Let's see. Well, here's me as a survivor, so maybe... Oh, no, this is really funny, though. We're just gonna take a little look-see-looks through some of these. We were playing against a pinhead, and I was trying to... We got pretty lazy at the end. We basically won the game. And we just thought it'd be funny to try and heal each other while getting attacked by the chains. It's really dumb. It was a really funny thing we all did there. But... We were trying real desperately to do that. Batman, Mortal Kombat, Halo Infinite, Get Even, good game. Marvel Midnight Suns, also a good game. That was I posted this one in chat. Where is the wildest thing ever in the Discord server. There's me a survivor. There's me a bunch of killer. This one's weird. The tree was bugging out. Don't know why I did that. Here's me. Here's David. This is me, David. Am I? Ew. Do I have? Am I using no mither? I am. Why would I do this heinous crime? See, I either record a... Oh my god, it's Wraith. Ugh. I either record a video when something unexpected happens, I did a really bad move, or I did something really cool. I think I took that one because that third person came out of literally nowhere and just downed. I don't know why they thought rushing towards and uncloaking Wraith was a good idea. Here's a funny one. This Nemesis' zombie got stuck floating on this. He got stuck on a tree branch, which is just below him, but he couldn't do anything. He was just stuck there. It was poor guy. Here's me playing Laurie Strode. The trapper. We're cranking out this generator. Oh, watch this one. If this guy must not have had headphones on because there's no way he would not have heard my bleeding sounds literally right next to him. So that's one of the examples. Oh, well, here's another example of the dredge from the other side. Okay, it scared me. It re-scared me. That was... He's following me. Oh, look, he's glitched. Yeah, that's why I took this. His cloak isn't on him for some reason. He looks like a really thin line. All right, one more. There's got to be something. There's got to be another one like that Laurie one that I did. Ignore that Dark Souls 2 one. There's me as Laurie. There's me as Lyra. This match was crazy, dude. Look how close this is. She hits me with her burst, so she knows exactly where I'm going. I'm looking for Hatch, which spawns as the last survivor. And I hear it. That sound, that's Hatch. And I'm like, okay, we have to get to it. She's literally on my tail. She took a swing, she misses, and I jump in. And my heart, dude, it almost exploded when I was in that chase. It was crazy. Alright. That's enough for today. Thank you, Mr. Penguin, for coming out. Thank you too, Flightless, even though you're already gone, buddy. I had a really good time. Played a lot of Dead by Daylight. I'll one day not stream something Dead by Daylight. I streamed Mortal Kombat the other day. I'm thinking Mortal Kombat 10 story mode on Saturday and Sunday. So if you want to be there, there's times, I guess. I don't know. I'm not good at this promoting thing. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, Mr. Penguin. Thank you for coming out, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye. There's 10 of them? Oh, yeah. No, we're only playing 9, 10, and 11. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. But yeah, there's 10. Well, there's 11. There's 12 of them. There's about to be the 12th game's coming out soon, and I played all of them. So I'm a pretty big fan of Mortal Kombat. Alright. You have a great night. Bye-bye.